Hey there, and welcome to Scot Talk, where we sit down with members of the College of Worcester coaching staff and get to know them. I'm Jackson Todd, a senior political science major and a member of the cross-country and track and field teams, and I'm joined by Dennis Rice, who is in his 32nd year as head coach of the cross-country and track and field programs. Thanks for joining us, Coach Rice.
Thanks, Jackson, for having me on this afternoon. I'm looking forward to answering your questions.
A couple of years ago, you said that, when you first came to Worcester, you weren't planning on staying that long, but clearly, you've been here for a long time. You've raised a family here. So what kept you in Worcester?
Wow, that's a great question. When I first started, 30 plus years ago, the athletic director, Al Van Wee at the time, brought me into his office, and I came in as an assistant coach. And he said, listen, you're going to be here for 2 years. You're going to get great experience. Then we're going to prepare you to move on to have other opportunities in life. And, those 2 years have turned into multiple years over a period of time. And really what has kept me here at Worcester is the people, having the opportunity to work with great people here at the College of Worcester. Obviously spending time with the team, working with the team, both the men's team and the women's team. That's something that I look forward to on a daily basis. And it's just that great energy and that great enthusiasm that the College of Worcester has, not only for athletics, but obviously for academics and other opportunities that we have both as students and as staff and faculty members. So Worcester's just been a tremendous place for me to be. It's going to be great opportunities to grow and develop both professionally and as a person. And it's just a lot of fun to be here, man. We got a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm within the team concept. And like I said, there's nothing I look forward more to than spending time with the team when we go to practice in the afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I love it too. And that kind of brings us to the next question. The men's and women's teams historically have had great success, not only athletically, but academically. So how do you, as a coach, make sure that your student athletes are successful both on and off the track? I know that's a big motto of yours, success as a team, and then, both on the cross-country course and off the cross-country course. So how do you make sure that that happens?
Yeah, as you know, we really promote balance. Balance is a very, very important part of life. And if you can have great balance with your academics, your athletics, and your social life, you're going to have success in all three areas. And that's the one thing that we expect out of all team members, is to challenge themselves to have success in the classroom, to challenge themselves to reach their true potential as a student athlete here, and also to be productive members of the campus community and have success within the community itself. And that's the one thing we're really creative with, is being balanced with everything that we do and looking to be successful in all three areas. And I think if you're successful in one area, that's going to carry you over to the next, and you're going to have a great experience here at the College of Worcester.
I want to shift gears a little bit and talk about facilities. What's your favorite thing about our cross-country course? I know it's on a golf course, maybe a little unusual, but, I still love running there. So do a lot of other people. So what's your favorite thing about it?
Obviously our favorite thing, and I think you'll probably agree with me on this, is the kahuna, the big hill on the golf course. Competition-wise, we hit kahuna at the 2 mile mark the first time around for the guys, and at the 2 mile mark for the women the first time around. And then we also encountered the 4 mile mark for the guys as they do the second loop. But also tradition. Tradition is a big part of that golf course, and running kahuna repeats early in the season is something that we always look forward to, both team-wise, and I especially look forward to that because that's a huge tradition within our team concept, is being able to run repetitions up and down kahuna. Kahuna is a little bit under 400 meters. Our team record for the number of repetitions in one practice is 25. And, that's a pretty high volume. It's pretty high workload, but we were able to get through that in a positive way to have a lot of success. But the golf course is such a great piece of property that we have here on campus, not only for having our training sessions on and our workouts on, but also to be able to host meets throughout the fall, to have home competitions for the team to be able to compete here at home, to have their friends and families come to see them compete. And the golf course is a golf course, so it's a little bit different than a traditional cross-country course. But also it's a great cross-country course because it's a fair course. It's very spectator friendly, and we have different areas that we go to on the golf course to do a variety of different workouts throughout the fall semester. Obviously we go down by the pond to do our 1,000-meter repeats down by the pond to run up paper mill. And we do a lot of our repetitions, the shorter repetitions at the Worcester End Loop. So that tradition is really a huge part of what we do here at the College of Worcester, and it's something that we always look forward to season after season.
Yeah, and then the outdoor track. What's your favorite thing about the John P. Papp Stadium?
Wow, the outdoor track, there's a lot of history to the outdoor track and field stadium. If you look at a lot of our stadium records, some of those stadium records are very, very impressive. If you look across the state of Ohio, some of the records we have here at our stadium are equal to some of the big time Division I schools. So we've had many, many great competitions down at the stadium. We currently host the 2-day invitational at the end of March. The one thing that we do take a lot of pride in, with our home track and field meets for the outdoor season is we've never ever canceled an outdoor meet because of the weather. So we've forged through some challenging weather situations down there for our home outdoor track and field meets. We've encountered snow, rain, ice, but the one thing we take a lot of pride in is we've never canceled a home track and field meet because of the weather.
Yeah, so obviously the crown jewel of Worcester sports facilities is the Scot Center. It only opened about 8 years ago, and the indoor track is one of the nicest in the conference. So, can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, wow, our indoor facility is beautiful. I think personally, I think it's the best facility in the conference. We've already hosted the conference championships twice in the last 7 years. We've also hosted the NCAC multi-events a couple times during the course of the time. We host multiple meets during the course of the indoor season. Having this facility on campus and having the ability to be able to host multiple meets during the course of the season has been a big addition to our program. There's nothing better than for the Fighting Scots to be able to compete here at home. We've had some amazing performances down at the track. That surface is super fast. I think we all know that. Gives the student athletes an opportunity to run at a very high level. And it also gives us the opportunity, obviously, to be able to train on campus. It's not like it was when I first started here. We first started out, in the winter months of shoveling snow off the outdoor track. And then slowly that transitioned to us having access to the local high school to be able to do indoor practices at the local high school from 10 to midnight. Now we have this beautiful facility that we've been able to showcase here on campus by being able to host the championship meets and giving opportunities not only for our team to have a great opportunity to compete on a great facility, but also other members within the conference.
Yeah, so obviously this year has been really different from any other in your coaching experience in your life, really, with coronavirus. So what's the way that you've tried to stay connected with the team during everything that's happened with COVID?
Yeah, so that's a great question. That's, times have changed and we're doing just like we're doing this interview virtually. Everything's been virtual. And, I really give credit to the team. The team is very creative with the things that they're capable of doing. It's been a learning process for me, which is always good. It's always good to learn something new every day. And, I think the team is very creative with some of the things that they've been able to do within the team concept to create that team unity, that team chemistry that we're all looking forward to having.
So as we near the conclusion of this episode of Scot Talk, I'm just going to fire off some questions, and you're just going to give me the first answer that pops into your head. So what's your favorite summertime activity?
Favorite summertime activity is spending time with family and friends. That's one thing that I really enjoy and thrive off of.
All right. What's your favorite restaurant in Worcester?
Steakhouse. They have great burgers, but also great steaks.
Yeah, that's mine too. What's your favorite TV show?
TV show, what I like to watch is Shark Week. When Shark Week comes on in the summertime, sharks are, they're relentless, like our cross country program and our track and field program. So I enjoy watching Shark Week. It's a fun experience.
All right. What are your top 3 hobbies?
All right, these top 3 hobbies are kind of, if people pursue these 3 hobbies in life, they'll have a long and healthy lifestyle. So number 1 is meditation. Meditate in the morning. After that, have a little bit of green tea to get your day started off to a great start. Lifetime fitness. We should all be involved in some type of fitness activity throughout our lifetime. And then you should have an opportunity to read as much as possible. That's another thing that obviously, you would continue to learn and grow by doing that. But if you do those 3 things throughout life, man, you're going to really enjoy life.
All right. What's your favorite College of Worcester tradition?
That'd be the bagpipes. I think we all get excited about the bagpipes. I get the chills just thinking about the bagpipes. So that's a big one here at the College of Worcester.
All right. And finally, favorite spot on campus that isn't an athletic facility?
my favorite spot on campus would be coming over to the dining hall and having lunch with team members. It's something that I look forward to doing once a semester. You know, I make an appearance at the dining hall once a semester, and I love doing that. It gives me an opportunity to spend time with the team in a very informal setting, and I would have to say that that'd be my favorite place.
All right, we love it when you come join us in Lowry, Coach. All right, thanks for joining us on Scot Talk, Coach Rice. We'll be back real soon with another episode.
Thanks, Jackson.